Mrs. Sowerberry!
What is it?
Could you please come here a moment? My dear?
What is it? Well, what do you want?
My dear, I was just telling Mr. Bumble.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bumble.
Hello, Mrs. Sowerberry.
That we may consider taking in this boy to help with the shop.
Dear me, he's very small.
Oh, indeed he is, ma'am. There's no denying it, but he'll grow. He'll grow.
I dare say he will, on our victuals and our drink. They're waste of time, these workhouse boys. Always cost more to keep than what they're worth. Still, you men always think you know what's best. What are you going to do with him?
He has a rather unusual expression of melancholy, my dear, which I find very interesting. He would make a delightful coffin follower.
Oh, what?
I don't mean a regular coffin follower for grown-ups, but one for children's practices. It would be nice, my sweet, to have one in proportion. A superb effect, the more I think about it.
For once, just for once, you might have a good idea. Very well then, boy, what's your name? Oliver. Oliver Twist, ma'am. A singular name.
Oh, indeed it is, ma'am. And one of my own choosing.
Yours, Mr. Bumble?
Mine, ma'am.
How's that, Mr. Bumble?
Well, the boy's mother come to us destitute. Brings the child into the world, takes one look at him, and drops dead, without so much as a forwarding name and address.
Dear, dear. Very well then, Oliver Twist. Do you think you can look like a gentleman? Well, maybe if I had a top hat.
Never mind top hat.
The boy is quite right. Get the boy a top hat. These things must be done proper and correct. Stand there, boy. Yes. Henry! Give us the top hat! Henry Twist takes twice as long to do anything as anyone else. Yes, yes. For once, you've had a good idea. Can you keep that expression so long with the crowd watching you? Yes, ma'am, I think so.
He's a boy and a 10-year mute. I can see him in a black silk suit, following behind the funeral procession with his featured expression. Though he also with tall black boots, to the corpse to the family too, with corners in the corners, with taught then the coffin lined with satin, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Large enough to wear your hat, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
We're just here to glamour right before that endlessly.
You might just as well look fetching when you're 6 feet deep.
After going, we'll drink a toddy to the party beautiful. That's your funeral.
Not our funeral.
That's your funeral. If you're fond of overeating, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Starve yourself by undereating, that's your funeral.
That's my funeral.
Visualize the earth descending on the floor by floor. You can't come back when you're buried underneath the sod. We will not reduce our prices.
Keep your life as usual.
That's your funeral.
Not our funeral.
That's your funeral.
I don't think the song is fun.
That's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Here's the boy now. Where's the money?
That's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
We don't harbor thoughts in the car. There's no need to growl.
In the end, they'll either burn you up or nail you down.
We love cost and diseases and diseases called incurable. That's your funeral. No one else's funeral.
That's the coffin follower. Have you eaten yet?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Charlotte! Charlotte! Bring up some of the cold bits we put out for the dog. It hasn't been an all day, so it can do without them. I dare say the boy isn't too